Hello everyone, my name is Katya and meet my boy Jasper who loves to get cozy and warm to take his little naps. I decided to crochet this rectangular bed with an attached pillow. This is an easy pattern and it is adjustable so you can make it any size of your choice. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thank you so much. For this project I use yarn by Loops and Threads, which is a number 6 super bulky yarn. You don't have to use this yarn, you can use any yarn of your choice with a 9mm crochet hook. And you're also going to need some stuffing. We're going to start with the slip knot and a chain of 42. You don't have to chain 42, you can change the size and work any amount of chains you like. Continue chaining until you have a total of 42 chains and I'll meet you back. Once you're done chaining 42, for row 1, we're going to start by working 1/2 double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. Don't count this one. Here's 1, 2, 3. Right over here, work 1/2 double crochet. Work 1/2 double crochet into the next chain. And that's the pattern. All you're going to do for row 1 is work 1/2 double crochet into each chain across. Continue working on half double crochets and I'll meet you at the end of row 1 and we'll move on together. At the end of row 1 we have a total of 40 half double crochets. For row 2, which is our repeat row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and right over here where we have our first half double crochet, right here, we're going to work 1/2 double crochet using that stitch. And now we're just going to work 1/2 double crochet using each stitch across. So right over here, pick up each stitch and work your half double crochets. Continue working your half double crochets into each stitch across and I'll meet you at the end of row 2. I'm coming to the end of row 2 and I just wanted to show you really quickly this turning chain right here, the chain 2. We need to work 1/2 double crochet using the 2nd chain. So right here, count from the bottom. Here's 1 and 2. Into that 2nd chain, go ahead and work 1/2 double crochet. And this ends row 2. If you're having a hard time working with this yarn, what you can do is add a stitch marker using this stitch right here, the last stitch that we just worked a half double crochet, and then another one right over here into the first half double crochet. This way you won't miss them and you'll know that you need to work half double crochets using those 2 stitches. For row 3, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, so we're just repeating row 2. And all we're going to do is just work 1/2 double crochet using the first stitch, and then 1/2 double crochet using the following stitches. So you're going to continue and work on this pattern for row 3 all the way to row 17, and I'll meet you back at the end of row 17. So continue working on row 3 and then repeating same thing to rows 4 all the way to row 17, and I'll meet you back. I finished working a total of 17 rows and my rectangle is measuring at 20 inches by 11 inches. This is going to be our pillow, so if you want your pillow to be larger, you can continue and add more rows. To work on the pillow, we're going to go ahead and fold this in half. And right over here is row 17, and this is where our chains are. We're going to go ahead and work half double crochets, picking up the front and the back at the same time to close it shut. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and chain 1. And right here, align your stitches. And we're going to go ahead and work 1/2 double crochet using the front of the stitch and then also picking up the chain. And at the same time, I'm picking up this yarn tail, but you don't need to worry about it. You can just leave it if it's too difficult for you. So go ahead and work half double crochets. You could also work single crochets if it's easier for you for this row right here. And we're going to repeat. So we're going to go ahead and work 1/2 double crochet using the front of this side, pick up the stitch, then also picking up the chain from the back. and then work your half double crochet. And again, work a half double crochet, picking up the front stitch and also the chain from the back. And repeat, half double crochet using the front and the back. And repeat again. So if you notice, what we're doing is we're adding stitches here so that way it's closed. You're going to continue and work on half double crochets, picking up the front and the back at the same time, and then I'll meet you right over here to show you what we're going to do next. I finished attaching the two sides together, and don't stuff your pillow yet, wait until the end. Let's go ahead and work on the blanket next. And for this part, we're just going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're just going to repeat row 2. All we need to do now is just work half double crochets using each stitch across. Same as before. So you're going to continue on this pattern and make your blanket as long as you want it to be. I'm going to continue and work on mine, and I will let you know how many rows I work on total once mine is finished. So continue working and I'll meet you back. I worked a total of 33 rows, and it is measuring at 20 inches, not including the pillow, which is right here. Next is we're going to work single crochets using the long side right here. And then at the same time, when we reach the pillow, we're going to seal it closed by working single crochets on the front and the back. So we're going to go ahead and work single crochets here as well. So let's go ahead and start. And we're going to just continue working. So right over here is the last row, row 33. And we're just going to chain 1 and come to the long side and just work single crochets using the side of the stitches. So right over here is the next spot. And that's all it is here, is just trying your best to work single crochets using the side of the stitches. And don't add too many stitches because you don't want it to be wavy. So just try your best to work single crochets on the side of the stitches. So continue working, just using single crochets right over here, and then I'll meet you right here where the pillow is. Here I work single crochets all along the side, and right over here is where the pillow is. So all we need to do here is just pick up the front and also pick up the back. So I'm just going to work my single crochets, and at the same time I'm going to pick up the front and also the back and just work a single crochet. Repeat. So you're going to use the side of the stitches and just pick up both sides, the front and the back. And same thing. And at the same time, this is going to close, and then next we're going to finish this and then be able to stuff the pillow. Continue working and I'll meet you right over here. Right over here I have a little bit of opening left. I'm going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet to make sure it's all closed. And this is how it looks like. Let's go ahead and chain 1 and cut the yarn. And this yarn tail, I'm just going to use this hook and just bring it on the inside of the work. And now we get to stuff the pillow. I'm just using regular polyfill, and I'm just going to go ahead and stuff the pillow. I finished stuffing the pillow, and this is how it looks like. So you get to decide how much stuffing you want to add. And all we need to do now is just work single crochets using the side right here, and at the same time we need to pick up both sides from here and just close it shut. So let's go ahead and do that. So right over here is row 33. Once again, we're going to use the first stitch, insert our hook and wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. I'm going to hold on to the yarn tail and chain 1 and work 1 single crochet using that side of the stitch. So right here, I'm just going to continue and work single crochets using the longer side now. Continue working on your single crochets, same as before, same thing like we did on the other side, same thing here. And then I'll meet you once we get to the pillow. Here I've finished working single crochets and I'm coming to the pillow side right over here. And all we're going to do is the same thing as before. We're just going to work single crochets, but at the same time picking up the back, just to make sure that both sides are picked up, the front and the back. Continue working and I'll meet you at the end of this side right here. Once you're done working single crochets, we're going to go ahead and chain one and cut the yarn. And same thing here, we're just going to go ahead and hide this yarn tail using the inside of the pillow. And here's our finished blanket with the pillow or a bed.
I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.